So I have a couple ideas for the future. Not just for the 100 days of hell. Yeah, I'm not gonna show you how many days is it so far, but let me be honest with you, I am pretty far. I am pretty far. Not halfway though, but I'm pretty far. Pretty far into the game. So it's just that the fucking watchers on my ass like 24 fucking 7. And I just want to take a wee break today, just a little bit. But today, we are just going to tell you the futures of what's going to happen. So, we're not going to have the magic weapons after this 100 days shit. After the 100 days shit, we're not going to have that. But we are still going to probably have the gravestone add-on. Right? So, I have my first idea. After the 100 days of Minecraft thing, we're going to do another one. But it's going to be more hell, let's just say. Because let me be honest with you. Okay, we'll do this one, the swords one. Obviously, we're just going to only put the sword one on. Because we're only using the Norse mythology ones, let me be honest with you. Gravestones, the one who watches, obviously. But we're going to replace the werewolf one with the monsters one. Now, where's that one? Monsters. Where the fuck are they? Monsters. Wait, hold on a minute. Do I have monsters? Wait, what the fuck? Hold on. I had to have monsters. Hold on. Where the fuck is it? What's my question? My library. Or is it called horror? I don't know. What's it actually called? Horror. Look, I can't tell the difference then. Oh, great, lovely. So, my plan is quite easily just gonna be swords, gravestones, the one who watches, and replace the werewolf one with the horror one. Replace the parasite outbreak with the fungus outbreak. Uh, we will probably we will have to replace Alien Apocalypse. The reason why we're replacing these three is very simple. The werewolf one and the morph one. The reason why I'm replacing that one is because we don't want to morph into the werewolves and vampires really and make it too easy on. It'd be too easy. Like, I mean, the only one that is a threat right now is the Watcher, let me be honest with you. The Parasite is so slow. Let me be honest with you, it's very slow. Like, I think I'm on, let's just say, I think I'm on day 10 plus. Right, I'm on day 10 plus. That's the only hint I'm gonna give you guys. That what day I'm on. I'm above day 10, obviously. That's definitely 100%. That's 100% definite that I'm above day 10. And the parasite one isn't that working that well. Let's just say it's not really actually attacking me quite often because it just goes into the daytime, not and it usually comes in the nighttime, not in the daytime really. The only time it actually attacks me is if it goes like the 5 apocalypse way horde. So every 5 days we get a horde. However, all you need to do is run away. Let me be honest with you. That's all you need to do. Just run away, and then it'll say it's gone, and then you go back home, and there you go, done. Alien Apocalypse. I have never seen an alien. Let me be honest with you. The only aliens I've seen was beside a village, and that was it. So we're gonna have to replace these three. I mean, sorry, I forgot the werewolf and vampire one. Eldritch, we're still gonna have the Eldritch texture pack. Let me be honest with you, it's so fucking good. It's so good looking. So this is gonna be the second one. This is gonna be the Nightmares. 100 days in Hell, and below that is gonna be Super Hell. Um, Fungus. We're gonna have the fungus infection. Yes, we might as well have that. Now the Dwellers one. I'm not 100% sure about that. I have to look into it and see if it's worth my while to put it in to the 100 days of Nightmares. But we're obviously going to put in the Simply backpacks because it makes it more realistic, like being in a horror game with a backpack. And the Brutal difficulty, now here's the warning as well. The Brutal difficulty and two other add-ons can only work under a certain amount of add-ons, let's just say. I tested this out with those three add-ons, and it seems like they don't work underneath, like over the limit. So the limit is 10 with the difficulty brutal mod. So basically, if I want to have brutal difficulty, I have to do it below 10. And if I'm doing a nightmare thing, it's probably going to be 20 at least 20 or something like that. I don't know how much is it going to be. I'm not 100% sure, but we can't have too many add-ons. If we have too many add-ons, then I'll just break the game. But I want to make it as hard as possible, like as possible. The Simply backpacks, we're obviously going to add that, so that's a definite add. The horror one, that's the one that we were just talking about. We might replace the werewolf one with that one, which is quite good because it's better. Because it has more than just werewolves and vampires. It has Frankenstein's wife, Frankenstein. It has Frankenstein himself actually. It has everything that you need as well. Like it has more bosses and all that shit. It has more than just vampire and werewolf. Let's just say. Um. Yeah, so we might replace that one. So that's another replace. So we need a replacement for like the alien one. Now the friend EXE is the second one, the second add-on that only works with 10 add-ons. I tried it. So I basically I run some few tests, and basically the brutal mod, the friend one, and another one I'm gonna mention. Doesn't work with too many add-ons, so it's only 10 add-ons I can add with the friendly EXE. I can possibly come up with a challenge run with that one, obviously, in the future, but it will be restricted to only like 10, let's just say. Mistwalkers, that's fine. I can actually add whatever the fuck I want with that as well. Scary, same thing. Horrorcraft, now that's another one. The third one. Since is replacing the texture pack as well. Like it's trying to replace the texture pack with its own texture pack because the Horrorcraft has its own texture pack, and it's kind of foggy as well. So there's gonna be a little bit of lag. So that's why it's gonna crash a lot with that one. So a minimum is 10 for that one as well. I can add those three things, but the minimum is always going to be 10 with those. Now, the zombies one, that's going to be different. I am going to do a separate video where I'm just going to collaborate all the zombie add-ons together into one video, into one ultimate zombie apocalypse. Like I'm doing the fungus infection, the parasite infection, the zombies, anything that has to do with infection, zombies, or anything like that, it'd be added into that, in that little cramped thing. It'd be separated from the horror ones. Because if I add those zombies to the horror ones, then it'd just be a zombie apocalypse with horror characters. But I want them to be separate. Um, so yeah. Can you survive another horror one? Again, I think this one's another one of those things where I don't know if it works or not with just more than 10. I didn't test that one. Let me be honest with you. It feels like it's only 10. It feels like it, but I haven't tested it really. Then the space one. Obviously, we're gonna cram all the alien stuff, like all the space stuff, into one thing again. Like as I said, but we're not actually going to add any horror things elements into it. We're just gonna do space shit. Immersive horror again. I mean, that's gonna be like whatever works. Again, all these are really good. Excuse me. The morph one. Now, the morph one, I have no clue why I got that one. To be honest with you, I think I wanted to see what it was like, and can I morph into different creatures like the SCPs and all that stuff. But we'll see. But I'll make up something to do with that, like Maui's hook or some shit like that. I don't know. I don't fucking know what I can do with that. To be honest with you, I just added that because like I wanted to see what it was like anyway. Warp light slams. That's again. I want to see what that was like. Magic armor. Now I might add that to the horror mods and all that stuff because the reason why is because it's kind of made by the same creator of the God weapons. And it's also horror creatures like Necromancer and all that stuff. So I could add that if I wanted to. Extreme weather. Now I've been going through this now. This is the new one actually, by the way. So the extreme weather is like, disasters, natural disasters. However, it seems like one of them works better than the others. Camera add-on. This is going to be helping me with videos. Like after the 100 days shit, we're gonna use this. Like we're gonna absolutely use this to like show these creatures and like to show everything. Um, so it's not realistically we're gonna use it in the challenge because if we use it in the challenge, it will break the game. Yeah, it will break the game because obviously, of course, I can't add too many mods, add-ons, except for 10 with certain ones, and I don't want to waste the space just for a cinema add-on. Again, it's a good idea, but like it's only for like an introduction kind of thing, like on what these mods add-ons do. Like what I mean, it's just gonna be for that. That's gonna be for. Now these ones, oh, right. So you're probably wondering why I have the extreme weather, like the natural disasters and all that stuff. Because we might be thinking about doing a dinosaur one, where we cram all the dinosaur ones all together, and there's one add-on that I think will work with this, and it's actually you can customize the natural disasters, where you can actually either have a meteor shower, a tornado, or earthquakes, and all like acid rain and all that stuff. Like the other ones are random, that like they're random, but this one isn't random. Like you can actually put whatever you want on it, which I would much rather because the reason why is because if we're gonna do the dinosaur one, I kind of want to do like a meteor shower, tornadoes because they're there in that time, and earthquakes, obviously. You know what I mean? Like, and make it crazy as possible. We will be using the other weathers, but like the space one, there's gonna be a black hole. Yeah, because in one of the extreme weathers, the black hole is probably going to be in that one, and that's in a different natural disaster, even though it's not natural. Again, dinosaurs, and security. I'm going to add that to the dinosaurs one as well because I want to make it look like, like I'm actually building a fence and, like, whatever, like, I'm actually making security and all that stuff, which actually be cool. But getting is fucking hard. Don't buy this, the rocket add-on. It's literally all it does is go up and down, and it doesn't really give you. It doesn't really go to planets. Unlike the spacecraft one that actually can go to planets, which is actually funny enough. So yeah, so that's what I've been doing so far. Just been testing out the water, seeing what we can do with all this stuff here. So I have it well organized in my head. So yeah, so you won't be seeing me for long, really long, because I'm doing the 100 days thing, and then after that, I think it's gonna be fun if I do. Um, I'm not gonna do the 100 days of nightmare thing yet because my brain is fried after that. My brain's gonna be fried after that. But I am gonna do it. But I think it'd be more fun if I just do the one I want, which is the dinosaur one. So I'm gonna do the dinosaur one next after this one, after the 100 days shit, and then the zombies one maybe. It depends. I'll have it organized. I have it organized. Don't worry, because the 100 days is gonna take forever. Let's just it's just gonna take a long time because I have so much footage to take over. I have so much footage, so much footage. So yeah. Anyway, bye.